Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. My name is Dolapo Janet, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. Those that are liking, supporting, following, I'm grateful for you. Or thank you for supporting this young girl. I know, as you know, if you're following me, you know that I'm a lover of growth. I support when I see growth happening. So support this channel. If you are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and help this growing channel. Support this growing channel so that you're part of the process and say, I was there when they started. I was there. So in this video, I'm just going to be giving short life updates as a student. What has been happening? Life is life. School is schooling. And I remember I stated in one of the reels I was able to short reels I've been posting recently, because there's no time to sit down and even do a voiceover. I actually don't have that time, and now I have a little time, to the glory of God. Today, what happened today that I have time, because I actually wanted to go to the library, only for me to get to the library, and then I discovered that today is a public holiday apparently, so the library was closed. So I just decided to branch a particular part in my department, and instead of studying, at least before I start studying, the place is quite quiet. It's quiet. So let me do a little bit of talking, facing the camera. That's why this video will probably come out. Yeah. You are seeing it, that it eventually came out good. So we're talking on, I said in the reels that I mentioned that about academics, not just about the grades most of the time. It's about what we learn, who we become in the process, how, not only about what we achieve. I am a big soccer and advocate for grades. The grades have to speak. You can't command some things if the grades is not talking, yes, as a student. So I'm also always talking about, not always after, but definitely the grades have to, I don't know where to face. Is it this place or this place? So if you see me, if my eyes is shaking, I think it's the lens I'm supposed to face, because I'm using my front camera. So back to the video. I said that the grades does not really matter. It matters. People will tell you school is calm, blah 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 blah. That's their own. I usually say that this video is just about talk. We're just going to be talking like justice. So it's all over the place, but follow me. So I usually say that it's okay for all of us not to be academically inclined, not really gentle or academics. It's fine, but is academics a part of life? The life that we're in now, learning is part of life. You must have something. You must learn a skill. You must learn something. You must have a degree, at least to some extent. If you don't have a degree, you still have to learn something that you need. So learning, some of us are not that academically inclined, that we don't really read and study for long. It's fine, it's okay. That does not mean when you see someone that is academically inclined, the person likes book. For where I study in the northern part of Nigeria, we call them boko. Boko is generally book. So we say if someone is very good at reading and studying, we say boko. So if the person is a boko, a guru, don't tear them down with words, because you are not that way. Doesn't mean you should tear them down. And I've come to understand, because of years I've spent in the university, to understand that it's not everybody that will like book. It's not like everybody that will like school, and it is fine. It is okay. So that does not mean that you that like book should tear people that like book down, that don't like book down, or you that don't like book and spoiling people that like book. Let everybody stay in their own lane and find what works for you. But it's academics, a basics. You definitely need to learn something. You definitely need to know. So I was saying that it's not all about the grades. That's what brought me to that point. It's not always all about the grades. It's about who we become in the process. You see some schools be like in character and in learning. Like the motto of the school, it's not just about the learning, not all about the BCH you went to learn, it's not all about the social science course, not all about the physiology, the psychology. It's about the character that comes out from it. And just take a look at life generally. Any process you are in, any stage you are in, there's a character that is going to be built out from it. Just check. Maybe you've not noticed, but most of the times there's a character that you get to learn, that get to produce out of it. So you're in uni, you get to learn how to stay up night. As you can see my eyes, I've been sleep deprived. But this one, I decided to stay in and catch up on and catch up like and sleep. Like I forced myself to go back to bed this morning. So you just have to. Pardon me, guys. See, I said this video it's all over the place. So let me look. So where did I stop? I said I decided to give myself some time to sleep this morning because I didn't have a great night's sleep. Of course, I didn't even sleep. I slept what time? Then I decided to wake up again. Well, I saw my roommates went out. I decided to go back to bed and sleep. So that you learn character from school is very important. That's why you see some people, the stress that you're going through, if you are careful enough, you will learn from the stress. Of course, overstress is not really necessary. There are some stress that are not necessary. I can agree with that. There are some stress that are really not necessary. But there are some stress that would help you, that will groom you, that will shape you, that will toughen you for life. You're actually preparing for life because there is life outside the four walls of uni. Some of us are already experiencing that life. Some of us, because of the time and age that we are in, we're already into some things. Many already have what's it called? So I'll keep. See, I'm sweating, literally sweating. Oh, let me take a break and find myself. So yeah, I keep finding myself. Sorry, I keep breaking, but this is just a gist with my fellow uni people. So you're, like I said, some of us already having experiences, maybe getting to work and learning a skill that's different from what you're majoring in. So all those things, all those learning that you learn as a student, sometimes it's not from class. It's not, the chemistry might not really teach you about life, but you learn about life. You learn about relationships. You learn about failure. When you fail, how do you get back up? Because maybe you failed in a test. It's telling you that, okay, you have to do well in exam. There's a character. There is something it's telling your brain. There's something you are building from it. That's what uni is about. It's not really about the grades. The grades are important. I'm an advocate for good grades, trust me. So the grades are very important, but then again, the other things that comes with it. That's why some people will come to school, they'll study in uni, and then you say, you just went to, you did not allow uni to pass through you. It's very important that you allow uni to pass through you, at least in the right way, or still maintain the standard that you have as a child of God. Moral standards, also societal standards. There are some things you learn, and thank God for universities in Nigeria that you get to meet people from different tribes, different culture. I think I'm going to do a culture shock video. Is it culture shock? Because I'm from the southwestern part of Nigeria, Yoruba tribe, and I get to school in the north, and there are many things. If you want me to do that video, I can count. Oh my goodness, a lot of food, water. Let me not start mentioning them, but a lot of things that I've experienced here, and it's only here I could have experienced it. If I had not come to the north, I don't think I would have experienced it. So the experiences, the people you meet, the life that you get to experience in school is also important. It also matters. So don't allow yourself to be so engrossed, and you allow school to just happen, life should just happen, and you're not learning, you're not gaining from it. If maybe you're not, of course I was not like this before, I got to learn, and because I'm the kind of person that gets to think, so I discovered that a lot of character has been built when you enter uni. You're probably very naive and all of that, but by the time you are coming out, you shouldn't still be naive. You should have learned a lot of things. You should have learned to be hardworking. You should have known your strengths, your place of weakness. You should have known the kind of friends that should move with, the kind of energy that you should move. Some of us need people that will pull us up because we are laid back already, and some of us need people that will help us enjoy life because we are too serious. So you need to balance everything. So I'm throwing the shade to myself. So there's a place of learning, there's a place of relationship, there's a place of character building. Yes, you will offend people, you will have friends, you will offend them, you learn how to reconcile, you will learn how to be alone, you learn how to even start thinking of how to fend for yourself, how to gain value, how to even beyond the major, what you are majoring, what you major in. I'm saying that because life now, the life that we're in now, you have to have value. If you don't have value, there's no how money will follow you, there's no how things will follow you. So you have to have value, and that's where it comes from relationships. When you know someone that knows how to do this thing, you learn from them. Like for example, me starting YouTube, I've always loved YouTube. I've always wanted. I remember I used to say it, but it didn't start until I met a particular group of people called Media Team in Chapel of Zion. Shout out to Media Team. I was interested. I had the passion for the media world, all of that. And as I started, I discovered that I could start too. And they were even the members of Media Team, the one that actually, they may not know this, but I'm saying this for the first time. They were not even, they were the ones that majority of, in short, all the members of Media Team that we started Media Team in Chapel of Zion together, the pioneers. If you know yourself, shout out. We the pioneers, they were the ones that actually gingered me to actually start YouTube. I've always wanted to. So that's one of those things. This one now is not giving me B in my grades. It's not giving me A in my grades. It's not adding anything to my grades. Maybe or maybe not. I've always used YouTube for academics also. But this particular one is the other side of it, the process, who I become, what I learned, the relationship I get to meet with people. So that's what all this video is about. I don't know if it's all over the place. I don't know if you got something from this video. If you get something, put in the comment section. Let me know whether I've not been ranting something. I hope I get to post this video though. I'm definitely going to post it. Yeah. So that's all I'm going to say. That when it comes to life, when it comes to process, wherever you are, whatever process you are in, maybe you are serving, if you are a Nigerian or you are not a Nigerian, whatever thing you are in, God is committed. One important thing, God is committed, and God will help you use that process for you to learn what you don't know. In short, life itself is designed for you to learn, so you must learn from the process. There are some things we don't learn, we later learn it again, or by the mercy of God, we go through that process again and we get to learn. But it's better you just learn once and for all when you are going through the particular process. So yeah, in uni, this is also to me, I'm still in uni as at the time I'm filming this video. I'm encouraging you and I'm encouraging myself that the Lord is your strength. Don't just allow getting the grades to so occupy you and you lose the process, the learning, look at the people around you. They are the great leaders of tomorrow. Can you guys see? Look at the people around you, your classmates, you self, you know small, you're a big person, you're the great leader of tomorrow. So make relationship. Learn from the process. I'm saying that also to myself because it took me a while to discover this, and since then I'm like, a lot of people need to hear this. You need to learn from the process. I've learned from the process. I learned how to become more friendly when I started selling something in school. So I decided my goodness. So you have to learn. There's some things that are not natural, that does not come to us naturally, but because you're already in a particular place, you will need it for life. Like I said, life. When I'm saying life is, I mean outside school, you meet life. All this, you meet life. Like life is life. Ask people around, people that are not in school again, they'll tell you there's life outside school, there's life out there. So we're students now. As God will help you, as God will bring some things come to your way, try and learn from the process. Sometimes it's okay, you might even make mistakes, it's fine, but you have God, one that is very committed to your life. He is very committed, he's very intentional about you. So if you so much release yourself to him, it would help. It will send help to you. It will definitely send help to you. There's one prayer I used to pray that God, even if I don't want to hear, or just drag me. It's even in the book of Psalms, like choose your hand. So just trust God to help you, stay committed, give yourself to study, Don't be tired. I'm talking to myself too. Don't give up. The Lord is your strength. And then, of course, learn from the process. Get those grades. Smash those grades. Don't wait. Don't allow anybody to tell you that you are too serious. No. The fact that you are serious, don't let that grace of God upon your life be a waste. The fact that you are academically inclined, don't allow it to be a waste. Yes, it's not everybody that have that. Because you have that grace, you have that gift, then don't allow it to be a waste because of what somebody said. I need to find myself again. Okay guys, with that, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you are blessed. I hope you've learned one or two. This is just me sharing what has been on my mind a long time ago, but I decided to share it now. It's the life of a student in Nigeria, and this is applicable to anyone wherever you are around the world that learn from the process that you are in. The fact that you are going through that process means you are meant to. God knows that you needed it. So learn from the process, and I wish you all the best in life. I'll see you in my next video. Like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel. Like, over 78% of people watching. I know we're not that many, but from the analytics, I think people are going to subscribe. If you come across this video, please subscribe and share. So if you are looking for someone who talk about faith, lifestyle, academics, purpose generally, and like I said, purpose is journey, it's a process. So the purpose right now is in academics. So we are moving. As God will lead us, as God will help us and strengthen us. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.